often happens that people consider the profession of lawyer, advocate, barrister, counsel, and attorney as common. But in general, there's a difference between these. Hey, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Counsel Ram, the director of Turacom Media, the executive producers of the #1 media platform for the legal fraternity in Uganda, the Legal Avenue. Before we dive into the topic of today, please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we get more and more of these videos. Being a law student or an active person in the legal fraternity, you must know the difference between these. To make you understand, here's an explanation in the Ugandan context. For one to understand the difference between these titles, lawyer, advocate, barrister, counsel, attorney, one has to master the definition of a lawyer. Now, a lawyer is a person who is studying to get a law degree or who has completed a law degree from any recognized university or institution. For a university or institution to be recognized, it must be accredited by the National Council for Higher Education to teach law. In other words, a lawyer can be any person who has been trained or who is being trained in law. That person can be called a lawyer by profession just after attaining a law degree. There's a huge difference between a lawyer and an advocate. An advocate is a lawyer by profession who has the capacity to represent clients in courts of law. An advocate is a person who has attained a law degree from a recognized university or an institution outside Uganda recognized by the Law Council. One must have attained a postgraduate diploma in legal practice from LDC. For one to be fully recognized as an advocate, you must have applied to the Law Council to be called to the bar. In simpler words, an advocate is a person within the legal profession who possesses a law degree, a postgraduate diploma, and a certificate in legal practice. There's also a difference between a lawyer and a barrister. A barrister is not commonly used in Uganda, but for purposes of clarity, this is any person who acquires a law degree from the jurisdiction outside Uganda. Could be United Kingdom, it could be Nigeria, it could be, any other, as long as it's outside Uganda. In most cases, these are expert advocates. These are highly trained, experienced to represent clients in complex cases. Some other fact that you need to know, these give specialist legal advice and guidance in particular areas of law. There is also a difference between a lawyer and an attorney. The word attorney has French origin and stems from a word meaning to act on behalf of others. The term attorney is an abbreviated form of the formal title attorney at law. An attorney is typically an advocate appointed to act for another in legal matters. He advises and represents institutions and government entities. For example, here in Uganda, the title is usually used as Attorney General. In most cases, they acquire this title through appointments from appointing authorities and have the right of audience in all courts. Now, here comes a term that is usually used by the lawyers, the advocates, the attorneys. This is counsel. But have you ever understood what it means? Counsel refers to a lawyer or a group of lawyers who exchange their opinions and advice about legal matters. So this is a general term that can be used by anyone. As long as you're a lawyer, as long as you're an advocate, as long as you're an attorney, as long as you're a barrister, but you're exchanging your opinions and advice about legal matters. Now, you know when to use these terms. If you find this video educative and informative, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. If you've liked this video, please comment, like, and share to others so that you can share this kind of knowledge. It's Legal Avenue. See you next time.